And the theme seems to be there's a decidedly bitter hatred in there for the secrets that the Concilium is keeping. Repeatedly, you hear from Murata's lips. If Corvin would just tell us what he's hiding, we wouldn't have this conflict in the first place.
What's he hiding?
Corbin was aware of the God Machine.
No. Corvin was of the belief that it was Invisible Masters. He's still of the belief that it's the Invisible Masters.
It's still possible when the Invisible Masters are involved.
So, since
But that's not entirely relevant to your goals.
Yes.
since my subterfuge is bolstered
Yes.
at the moment, I'm going to I'm also using the perfect liar.
Okay.
And
The sky is orange. Yes, of course the sky is orange.
The sky
I mean,
is
I know you're
freaking
wrong, but you're very obviously telling the truth
I want to...
for the audience at home.
Do you have anything that can help grab the attention?
Oh, I do.
Can you grab everybody's attention on
grab
me?
attention.
Yes.
If you would like, I can punch Miranda.
No.
That would catch everyone's
No,
attention.
please don't punch Murata.
I will punch Miranda for you. That will grab her attention. And everyone will turn and look at me like, why did this human just punch this woman?
In the face.
In the
In the
face.
There
And
are
why
many
is she
things we can do.
Broken!
Alright, so what do you got?
So I'll trigger Glory and Terror.
Oh, God. Is that your demon form power?
That's one of my demon form powers.
Okay.
So I'll do a partial transformation.
Okay.
So two mouths will appear on the sides of my face to lend to the chorus. That is my Glory and Terror. And what's a good dirty name for mages?
Monkeys?
Monkeys?
Monkeys is actually what you guys refer to them as, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen up, monkeys!
Listen up, monkeys!
Oh, I hope there aren't very many.
More than a few.
We've already caused enough problems here. I need to get their attention. You want the attention, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So your little squibbles pale in comparison to the enormity of the problem that's going on.
Oh. I
So
tried
gross.
so hard. Yeah!
My
Should've brought more for
profile
this.
is
Should have
stronger.
brought more wine.
Fucking wino.
I do have two more in the car.
That's worth a beat.
I can do the rest of my wine too.
Fine. You
Two?
both get a beat.
I brought the wine.
Also, it's a very tense and charged scene, and I'm really enjoying it, so I feel like you guys should have as many beats as possible.
Sorry, continue.
I'll take a beat.
Oh,
I insult them and berate them for their short-sightedness and obvious silliness in light of like horrible things coming to destroy them, and then I'll pass the.
Do me a favor.
What's that?
Roll me presence plus expression and or
I'm attempting an intimidate roll.
Okay, presence plus intimidation. You will take a penalty equal to your prime move, since you're going against your previously established saboteur condition.
Well, first you break it down, and then
you rebuild it.
1, 2.
All right.
I want to pull their attention.
It takes a little bit to get them, even with the demonic assistance, it takes a little bit to get them all. And you can feel yourself fighting against the previously established dictates that you have set forth.
Mm-hmm.
Cracked the facade. You have spiderwebbed the ivory monolith. And now it's your task to try and bring that focus back to you, which proves to be harder than you previously remember it, shall we say.
Used to be so good at this.
What at the? Oh right, I didn't have any free will either.
Yeah, it sucked.
Oh, damn. And you bring the attention back to Detective Matters.
Corbin's secrets would have done you no good, for what he thinks he knows is wrong, and what he thinks he has as truth is yet another lie, hiding your true enemy from all of you, Concilium and Free Council alike.
Alright, the other two in the room know that look from a variety of... You even know that look. That's the look of you're about to get mobbed. That's the look of you have everyone's attention and you've just said the wrong thing. You just told a group of mages that you know the secret. Capital T, capital S.
But we do. It's the God Machine.
It's not so much whether or not you do or don't, it's how much you want to keep that in your brain beats. And no joke, this isn't a concilium, and this isn't an elysium of any sort.
Yeah, no, powers are allowed.
I love you. That's your resolve.
My resolve is 2. My primum is 4.
Will you hand me the quick casting reference? That's what I don't forget. Hand me a quick reference.
I did get one on my subterfuge roll, by the way.
Do you want me to roll my subterfuge?
For what?
You're
For
not
what you just
telling
said?
a lie.
I'm using perfect liar, which also means that that's the only thing in my head. So mentally and verbally, this is the truth.
Right. That's not what they're going for.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Just going for full brain rape.
Yeah, actually. There's a third. Oh, it's double-sided. It's like there's more pages than this. Signs I've had too much. Oh, they have to do an aim spell.
Oh, that'd be fucked up.
Hmm.
If I defended by...
We did bring a muggle.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
that's gonna make them do anything different.
No.
There's no paradox in the world to begin with.
But if I defend by reflexively going full
Oh, wait,
demon
actually,
mode
that doesn't
and
matter.
then reading everyone's
You can still-
minds and just channeling their own thoughts into my head, that's the only thing on the surface, so that's the first thing they get. And I just cause feedback loop.
How much experience do I get to use to make a new cover?
From, like, you mean from Soul Pact?
No, like I want to make a patchwork cover.
Uh,
Is this something I should have been doing all along?
Yeah, you basically spend experience into cover for a new patchwork cover.
Okay.
No.
It usually comes from packs. What'd you get? 3. Okay, that's fine. That's enough to give Paradox a 1 die pool.
Would anything they're getting out of my mind reveal me as not immortal?
Nope.
Okay.
You basically just told a group, including the Mystigo Senator, I know Corbin's secret, so he's going to mind rape you for your last meeting with Corbin. Because fuck you, that's why.
Mind raping a demon isn't going to go as well as they hope.
Yeah, no, it isn't. I just realized I was rolling way too many dice.
His 1 die.
His chance die is still a 10.
There's always a 1 in 10 chance.
That's not a success, though.
I thought the chance dice didn't explode.
It only is only.
No,
Yeah,
chance dice
it still explodes, but it only counts as a success on 10s. So it only explodes. He gets 1 success. So he goes back to your meeting with the Concilium. Like, you feel this presence pierce your defenses, enter your brain after you're done talking, and pull somewhat forcibly. If you would like to take a bashing. Okay. So if you'd like to take a bashing, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, it's not required because it's dramatically appropriate, but not required by the spell.
Sink, sink, sink.
Thank you. So he reaches in and he pulls out the part where you ask Corbin. Oh my god, what was it? We started the session with this.
Can I tell who it is?
It's the Spindly Man. I'm gonna give you that one for free. Technically, you're not supposed to know.
Trust no one.
It's okay. That's fine. Nobody likes him anyways. No. We basically started the session with this. It's you asked Corvin something point blank. Oh, what is Ryuhan talking about when he says it's what makes a city what it is? And he pulls up Corvin himself saying, "I've been here too long. I don't remember what it is that makes the city different." Blah 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 blah. The Spindly Man, which is why you know exactly who the fuck it was, stands up and says, "You know only lies, and lies that he has fed to you."
Devil's advocate.
We love those. We love affirmative and negative statements.
Yay! For the rest of the group, I'm not even going to make you roll for it. He is extremely convicted. He's heard those lines from Corvin before, and he has some knowledge that they are completely false. So,
Interesting.
Corvin just fed you a pile of shit, and you took it.
Well, that's what he's saying.
He believes it.
I didn't believe what Corvin said, though.
I mean, that's
I don't
fair.
believe anything NPCs say.
So
it's just whether or not actually
the thing
roll.
is he knows. So he got the memory
Mm-hmm.
of what I remember hearing. He didn't get my reaction or my thoughts about it.
No,
Okay,
just the plain memory.
so
You know what's
6.
hilarious right now? And you get an unperson, and you get an unperson, and you get an unperson.
Alright. 6 successes.
For Devil's Advocate on the Spindly Man.
Bad idea. Like, that sounds like a bad idea.
There's
Specifically
also
because you guys don't have a way to tell who's in a campus and who's not.
there's also the added thing of, do you think that the consul will say, I see what you did there. Good loophole, sir. I am not going to blow you up.
You might.
You trust no one on the Mystigos. No one believes what he's saying. You still have a mob looking after you. Like, you're gonna get run off the stage. You might want to look at exits
Alright.
right now. While you three are thinking of that and or dealing with about to be a mob outside,
Okay.
you find the gentleman just kind of standing there, hands folded in his robe, waiting.
Mhm.
And then as you exit,
Mhm.
he waves.
He waves. Oh, cool. He's gonna straight up initiate the conversation. That works. Maybe he expected somebody to follow
Maybe
him
he
out.
wants an autograph.
And he says, I did not expect them to send you.
Got big problems.
I think my employers would rather handle the situation that they're creating personally.
Ah,
Well put.
I see.
And I am more than happy to leave them to it.
Well said as a human being.
I feel a little bit safer outside the room.
You're not wrong.
I don't believe we've been formally introduced.
We have not. My name is Ali bin Salamite.
Ah.
I am a former member of the Order, a mage of the Obermost Path for what it's worth. I was awakened before I joined.
I am Nikki Swift, and I am merely an asset.
That is acceptable. Do you understand the history of the Order within Acidus?
Only what I've been told.
Then I will tell you the truth. For in truth is the only way that we can negotiate.
He says to a demon of lies.
An asset.
Mm.
I am merely
Sorry,
an
an
asset.
asset.
I
Works for a
wondered,
demon of lies.
Well, we have only a little time, so I will not give you all of the history. When Selamite ascended into the heavens and the Johnny came to be, the Concilium laid down its laws. And so did the Free Council. The arrival of the new Watchtower is something that generally any polity takes notice of and makes rules. The Selamite Order, those who had awakened and participated in the witch hunts as mortal magi, banishers, as we are called, were welcomed within the Free Council, while the Johnny were given a place within the Concilium. You have a former entity that took up the vigil that is now broken. As a nameless order, we exist within the Free Council. A group of us still adhering to the old ways and still understanding of the purpose of our role. But by no means quite as necessary as we thought. We were once a very large organization, and we do not have those resources now. But we have other resources. Things that we would be happy to share with a group of like-minded individuals interested in keeping the vigil.
Yay! I myself have access to a great many resources of all varieties. And I'm sure that what your group, no.
Fraternity?
Not society.
Fraternity?
Are they all men?
Not necessarily.
Group is closer, but I can't remember the word. Now it's going to bug me.
Organization.
That's better. Yes, organization. What your organization lacks, I might be able to at least partially shore up.
What my organization lacks is manpower.
That I can get you.
Mortal men take time, supernaturals would be better. There is one group that we could not police. One group that flourished while everyone else cowered in terror. But I don't think, for the number of attempts on their lives, that they would be willing to talk.
What?
Who's Dad? The guy says.
Oh.
We got ends with him.
I was actually thinking it was the mages, because the mages were flourishing and not cowering.
Oh, they were cowardly. They were terrified of the managers.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Flashback to Poe's awakening.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, to everyone's awakening, one of the first things the mentors taught you, and why they taught you, you had to have a shadow name. Because of this elements.
Oh, okay.
Like, they gave you a whole spiel about, like, the threats and sympathy and blah, 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 blah. But the salient point, the immediate threat to your well-being for why you needed a shadow name, was the Stellamite Order.
Oh. Okay.
And we're back.
Okay. I know only so much as I am told. I cannot promise supernatural manpower. But I can certainly work to fulfill any requirements that I am given.
He moves his hand and a card appears. You're not sure if it's magic or if it's just sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly some combination of both.
At least he's a showman.
You, as
Take a little goddamn pride.
As the two of you can hear the tempo picking up and the volume picking up inside.
Mm-hmm.
My card, when you have a group that we can work with, we will be there.
Do you have any basic requirements before we start training? What would you like to start working with?
They must fight.
You got one of those.
Werewolves. I told the werewolves I would give them something to stand watch over and against.
You could
Okay, there we go. So I can
fight.
get-
Beyond that, I do not care. I will train any who come to my door.
It's been most fruitful. Hey, look, I got the vigil.
Sweet, this is what we came for. And we burned down a horrible project at the same time, or at least stalled it.
Well, we stalled it. We might have to, you know.
We'll finish burning it down.
Snipe a couple more loose ends.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you one thing, I do not want to play I do not want to play any mage other than Riohan in a city with that project.
Nope.
It's like, no, I will, no. No, burn it.
Burn it down.
Burn it down.
What's with
Burn
all
it down.
these, like,
It's horrible.
holes with cameras on them? Oh, they're part of the Supernatural Watch Project. Nope! I'm out! I'm out. That's dumb. I'm leaving.
Would,
Fine.
Part of
would
Riohan's
rather live in
plans.
Hawaii. Hawaii's not there anymore.
I don't know
Would
if-
rather live.
I don't know if you ever heard of this, but part of his plan also was using magic to use animals of the city, like the pigeons in the city and everything,
Yep.
No, I
as
remember
part
that.
of it. Yeah.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he also wanted to use spirits. I don't think that he made any headway into actually implementing that.
No, he talked to Sid about it, and Sid was like, let's work on one step at a time. For the record, Sid at the time did not have access to membrane.
Nope.
So, how do you guys escape? You have a clear shot at the exit. You can just walk out. And Bonnie Salamite just kind of looks at you, looks at the door, and says you may want to take the front exit.
Without a trace.
Man, take a -10. Like, not that that ever means anything to Nock, but, like, really, there is a room full of mages that are devoutly, intently focused on you.
This does seem like a good opportunity to peace out.
Yep.
I love you.
I totally think this is a good opportunity to
I'm a
do so.
human. I can just leave.
You can, because
You are a human.
you're not part of the group.
The mages probably won't try to mind you.
Is this about to become a crime scene?
No. No, not yet. Nisi, roll me with plus composure.
I respectfully disagree, sir.
I don't want to do any laughing on him.
I think that you're not accounting for the actions of everybody involved in the scene.
That's legit. It may not be.
Okay.
Well, I got one.
Because I know what I want my next cover to be.
You got Clash of Wills, sir.
Clash of Wills?
You got Clash of Willed.
I didn't roll my
Oh,
Clash
you
of
rolled to
Wills.
activate a power. Sorry.
I rolled to activate. I successfully activated it.
Sorry, yes.
Now I need to Clash of Wills.
Yes. You do.
Alright.
No tweakers.
No tweakers.
No, I know. I'm moving further than squeak quite fast.
No tweakers.
Why not? What you got against tweakers?
What
It's a
everyone
horrible
should have
drug.
against tweakers.
I do hear what?
Meth is a horrible drug.
No, that's not the only type of tweaking.
Well, that's generally what people are on when we refer to them as tweakers.
Oh, well, that was just a general one, maybe.
Well, no, it's like the serious druggie.
Okay, well,
Generally, especially in the Tacoma area where meth is really prevalent, when we talk about tweakers, we refer to
You have 3
people who are on
successes
meth.
total, so you
That's fair.
succeed.
Crack would probably also do about the same thing, I think.
yeah.
So Detective Mathers pieces out in Detective Mathers style.
As in,
And
nobody
no one
remembers
that was there.
that he was there. There was some dude, he made some points, we fought.
Your task has suddenly become considerably harder. However, what did you get on the roll? You know where the exit is. It's a matter of getting there before the mob gets to you.
I just walk out the front door.
Can I take
I'm sorry.
in a method to in a desire to make sure that she retains her human cover,
Mm-hmm.
I want to draw the attention of the mob.
Presence plus appropriate social attribute. Social skill, sorry.
Social
Actually, I'm just gonna say
Uh,
presence plus manipulation.
Manipulation.
Yes.
The two
No skill
stats.
required.
Just
You're just
stats.
exerting your presence.
Okay.
Too bad that embed
Yeah.
needs electronic surveillance. Gadget. Woo! Woo!
Me.
Alright. You can leave. And Vivian will stay behind.
I will say that triggers my vice and refreshment point.
What is her voice?
A shepherd.
Yes.
Protecting somebody.
Ding! Yeah, wonderful power.
Was I corrupting in this scene?
No.
Oh.
We were taking the corruption that was already there and sticking a stick in it and going,
I know.
Point of fact, he wanted to create your tempter. Yes?
Well, I am a tempter, yeah.
Tempter? He wants to create a vigil. I just did that. He didn't have to.
Alright!
I'm gonna go ahead and resolve spooked and
And leave me alone
Awesome.
in a room full of angry mages.
Yep.
Does that also resolve my spooked if I just up and
You
left.
already resolved your spook.
Oh, I did. That's right.
You resolved your spook.
But I
being
forgot
stupid.
to. I forgot to erase it.
Ah, I see.
Is my flag resolved then now too?
Yes, it was. It was resolved earlier. I already marked it down.
Sweet. Go ahead and write
You
down
just-
spooked too.
What?
I just resolved spooked.
No, I know.
It's uncharacteristic of her character to not stand and fight with her fellows.
No, I know. I marked it down. I marked down the flag earlier.
He marked down both.
Okay.
I did.
Alright, as long as they're marked down, that's all
Yes.
I'm saying, because I need to
He didn't say when he marked down the
do
flag. though.
anarchism here at some point.
Can always do that on the way out.
Light this bitch on
No,
fire.
actually, I'd like to go down to the docks and find a Colombian that's hanging around since I'm the Russian mob and be like, come at me, bitch. Then beat his ass.
just to release some steam.
Well, I gotta figure out what my next interlock is.
Oh, okay. You got to use it. To
I gotta
get
use
your
it to
inner
figure it
lock.
out.
All right,
I mean,
there we
you know.
go. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now I know why you want to do it.
Yep.
So now I'm in a room full of angry mages.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
By yourself. I'm so sorry.
By yourself.
Just go loud.
You're facing a mob mentality at this point.
No. Partial demon change of phase. The fuck out.
Awesome. It's
Actually-
an either for both of those, by the way. So
Yes.
we should have marked that off.
No,
But
I need to mark.
What would be really fun is to just phase and then like walk straight through the crowd as they're trying to hurt you, but they can't actually.
No,
physically
the
touch
longer I'm there, the more one of them is just gonna poon me with something magic. Like, there's a difference between like going, hi, I'm over here, hi, I'm over there. I'm just like flitting through the crowd, and one of them going, Pah!
yes, the goal is, for the record, it's a mob mentality, but the goal isn't to harm him. The goal is to capture him.
And I don't want that. I
The
don't
goal is interrogation.
Yeah, I just had the idea of wanting to leave a lasting impression of power, and fleeing isn't the best way to do it.
Disappearing from one spot
all
to
of
another.
us just like having all of you slowly dissipate out of the room, and then just me going like, peace.
Who was that one guy that knew the Corbin's secret? I don't know.
I think we came in and showed a lot of power.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like even in the sense of retreating at the end of it, we came in, we showed that we have taken assets from them by the positions of power that we brought into the room. We spoke to them about knowledge that they had no concern of. We caused the entire council to devolve into a typical Friday night Parliament at the UK, and
One of their senators is no longer trusted.
yeah, and
for a moment.
for a bit.
Oh,
It's the important one.
Did he get trampled in the mob?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
He has space magic.
Although it
Oh,
is
that's
fun,
fair.
and I think that maybe what you should have said is trying to rip knowledge away from, or trying to gain knowledge a demon doesn't want you to have is never going to work well for you, and then disappear out of his mind. So he ends up knowing even less.
That's fine.
I don't know. I just thought that was fun.
So I will leave with some quip like, "You can get a hold of me when you're ready to speak reasonably," and then
Babies.
I can see you're feeling a little bit emotional.
turn to static and disappear.
I'm going to assume that anybody who wants to take the car back is going to come to the car quickly, so I'm just going to go to the car and get in.
Legit.
And
I get in the car like right after you do.
Yeah.
Hi.
Cool.
I'll phase in.
Phase in. All right, we're missing one.
She ends up getting to the car a little bit slower than the rest of you because she had to come from the back, but she gets there eventually.
I had to walk.
It's fair.
I don't think you were walking.
No, I was not walking. But I can only run as fast as a mortal, so...
Yep. Hot on her trail, after she gets in the car, you see the doors open as the mages start coming out after you. And then you get the fuck out of Dodge.
And then Jonas is all like, what the fuck is even? I've stopped asking questions.
Nope, I'm leaving, bye! Is that everyone? Good, let's go.
Is that person like, you know what, never mind. Has anyone assumed any physical demonic traits that got into my car just now?
He hasn't turned them off yet.
I need to turn them off. Yeah.
You do turn them off, but that's fine. However, do roll me a compromise roll. What is the total number of... It's 3, 2, 1, 1. So, plus 5. Compromise plus 5.
So compromise is my.
Unless he has
cover?
an extra one
No.
from Private 3. He just got a new one. Did you include that?
No. So plus 6.
Okay, so 6.
Plus... I don't know what the roll is. I don't have the book in front of me.
I thought it was covered.
Who's got the book? It's not covered. It's a compromise roll. No. That's how you handle players.
No.
You tell them no, but you give it to them anyways.
Yes.
If your driver could come and drop me
What's
off
your
at the
cover
house,
rating?
I would
8.
appreciate it.
So your
Jonas,
total
to
is
the
plus
docks.
8 total.
8.
What's plus manipulation?
Wits. That's manipulation. That's a lot of dice. This is the one that if it's a lot of successes, you're dead, right?
No.
Then,
That's a glitch.
that's a glitch.
Mhm.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 5.
Take a beat, cover, or regular, and regain a point of willpower.
Wow.
Point, not
Is
dot.
this a beat for me or a beat for the group?
Regular beat goes into the group, cover beat is for you.
I'll drop it into the group.
Okay. Alright. Where are you guys going now?
I'm being dropped off at the docks.
Okay.
I'm laughing.
I'm going to narrate through your scene. You find a Colombian who, by a luck and a happenstance, happens to be actually a figure of authority within the cartel. Someone who is fairly close to El Lobo Blanco. Go ahead and roll me the dice pool for anarchism.
Okay, I need to know what his composure is.
2, 3. He's killed people. There's a 3.
Okay.
Where do the 3 of you go?
I would like to develop my cover, so wherever I can go to do that, that's my next thing I'm going to study, spending physical time working on, because it's important for what I have to do next.
Ember Hill is a good place for you 3 to talk, sit down, go over what has
the
happened,
infrastructure
Yeah.
under Ember
Recap.
Hill is doing.
Okay,
and it's appropriate to your cover.
cool.
I will go to Ember Hill because I need to spend more time investigating that infrastructure so I can better understand it so we can find a way to subjoin it.
Okay.
4 successes.
And I need to go eat.
So, you see him.
Aether. I've actually spent Aether now.
Oh, okay.
You see him.
Oh yeah, there's the bit.
You start activating the subroutines of your embed that will allow you to alter a person's subjective understanding of law and their subjective opinion of law, which is what anarchism does. It lets you suspend a person's fear of the law. And you start activating the subroutine. But you have knowledges, insights that you've gained about society and humanity and objects in particular. And how fascinating is that objects tend to... how fascinating it is, the symbolism. And I'm particularly appropriate because you just came from a gathering of mages. But there's more. And maybe it's the city that makes it so obvious to you, but there's more to objects than just what they are. There's a meaning to them. And you find callbacks in the coding that your embed is changing into those objects. With a simple twist of intent, with a simple change into the dialogue that you're putting into the grand machine, he's a nobody. You don't destroy his fear of law, you destroy others' fear of his authority. And now, he's not anyone. You've destroyed his ability to enforce law, because he is no longer a symbol of it.
God damn, would that have been real fun to throw around in the previous scene.
Hey, Murata!
Boom!
There's any number of them.
I don't have a fancy name for it or a rule set written up for it, but that is the mythology behind it.
Okay.
You destroy the social fabric by
Of the-
destroying authority, by destroying the ability to enforce law.
Cool.
Okay.
I get a primum, right?
Yep, free primum.
Sweet. So, with that, thank God, I am shedding my inhuman beauty. Demonic form.
Mm-hmm.
I am adding steel frame,
Okay.
And I am adding,
Since you get an extra modification from Premium 3.
and I am replacing Inhuman Beauty with claws and teeth.
Okay, so you're adding claws and teeth and steel frame and
Yes.
getting rid of Inhuman Beauty.
Yes.
Done.
So my punches will now do 2 lethal.
They have a damage rating of 2 lethal.
Have a damage rating of 2 lethal.
Awesome. And your bones are unbreakable.
And my bones are unbreakable.
Well, nigh unbreakable.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. If another demon comes around with steel frame, well, then
Yeah.
it's going to be interesting.
You're pretty much in the point of having to be hit by a truck.
Yeah.
I think larger than a truck.
What the hell?
No, a truck can hit durability 3.
Can it really? Okay.
Is this something that I was given, or is this something that you guys had?
That was from you.
I'm also thinking about switching over my wings.
Oh, actually, I gave it to you earlier, but I was out of trace after I left from giving it to you.
Alright, is it safe to say that the group meets back at Ember Hill?
Okay.
Okay.
That was a question, I'm sorry.
Yes, I am going to Ember Hill.
Well, I mean, you're all in the same car, other than Nisi, who got dropped off. So the question is really, does Nisi make her way back to Ember Hill?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I have 2 rolls for my last question.
And then I need to go home to Diana.
You have 2 rolls for your last... Oh!
I triggered 2 different.
You did, in fact.
I actually triggered 3 technically because I had her kick my settlement out of contact.
You did the Saboteur Resolution.
I got the first one for being disruptive
Oh, you got the beat
and
the Saboteur beat.
drawing attention to myself,
Okay.
and then I resolved it.
Okay. So you got the beat and resolution from Saboteur
Mhm.
on the resolution from...
Mhm.
Or no, the beat from Tempter.
and then the beat from Tempter.
Okay. Yes.
So-
I did not mark down all 3 of those. I only marked down 2.
You marked it down when she noted it.
Right. I didn't
watched
mark down
you
the first one.
No, she marked down when she pointed out that she was doing.
He missed marking down one of yours.
Oh,
Right.
Okay.
Not the
Oh,
one that I
okay.
said.
All right.
Right.
That's the one I was referring to because I watched him mark it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you tell us about what you're doing with werewolves?
She knows.
Mm-hmm.
Have you generally told the group?
Yeah.
Yes, I am going to now.
All right.
Okay.
I haven't had the chance to yet.
That's true.
Okay.
So we'll say that you're Ember Hill. Victor has shown up of his own accord.
Because that's what he does.
Because we
Because
all
we
need
need
coffee?
someone to make coffee.
Because you all need coffee, and he's a stigmatic, so he's like, I need to be at Ember Hill right now. Excuse me.
And that stigmatic likes his demon a lot more than my stigmatic does, and probably more than your stigmatic does at the moment.
At the moment, not historically.
My stigmatic is having some issues.
Yes.
Most stigmatic too.
You should take your stigmatic in for a tune-up.
I actually, after Ember Hill and we do a quick debrief, I need to go home to Diana.
I do.
Cover.
Sorry.
Yep.
I do a quick search.
Not as Dimitri.
I check up.
understand.
I check up on the progress of the werewolves being moved into Acidus.
Kind of already done. You ordered contracting.
Yeah.
Kind of happened pretty fast.
Like they're there, they're done. They have.
It's kind of splotchy. There's no real rhyme or reason to it. It's just kind of a set of circumstances that happen randomly for all anyone can tell.
Because that's how demon attacks work.
Bingo.
But I want to like know where in the city they are.
It's the process is about 50% done.
Okay.
They're everywhere. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're somewhere in the docks, somewhere in Warehouse Village. You've got some in the flats. You've got some in
Great for a guerrilla
Hippie
network.
Town. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, everywhere.
Especially for a guerrilla network that turns into giant, nasty killing machines.
Right.
And the benefit is that the pack can use any of those safe houses, but the pack is spread thin throughout the city, and they're not necessarily pleased about it. Reading the fine print, they didn't specify. So they're not angry at you for it. They're just angry. They're werewolves.
That is, like ah shit. We specified within city limits. We didn't say in the same neighborhood.
Alright, so anyway, on the car ride back, as soon as we're all driving away from the rampaging mod of mages,
That was fun.
yeah. So good news. I got someone willing to reinstate the vigil.
Nice.
So, go team. Got that checked off
Go
our to-do
team.
list. I just need to provide him with soldiers. Do we have any inroads in that?
Yes.
Yes, fantastic.
How would you like a warrior that can spontaneously shapeshift into a bigger, stronger, fiercer warrior?
Supernaturals are wonderful because he did specifically ask for that.
Werewolves?
Don't care.
I told them I would give them something to fight.
Great. We'll give them lots of things to fight. Unspecified things to fight. Not
But things
But things
nonetheless.
Things nonetheless.
Um,
I like the synergy we're having.
Feel like we're having good works here.
we'll set up a meeting in the near future with them. They're about halfway done moving into the city right now.
Fantastic. And you have a cop. What were your two covers?
I have a
Coffees.
Oh, thank you.
I have a vice peddler and a I guess he'd be like a campaign stooge.
Okay. Probably gonna have better luck with you. I find myself requiring a new role. And I would like maybe your help finding me just the right person.
You want a beat cop?
I want ex-military.
Ex-military?
Yes.
Ex-military beat cop?
I don't have any. I don't have any
Ex-military,
interest in
what they're doing now doesn't really matter to me.
Well, we have a couple.
Okay.
I think one of them has a gambling problem too.
Fantastic. Actually, since I'm going to be moving them into the militia that we are casting, probably he's going to not necessarily have the same employment once I hire him.
That's fine. He's not the best. I mean, his problem's so bad that that's why he got dishonorably discharged. It's why his family left him.
Oh, he sounds like a wonderful consultant.
Yeah.
Just what I was looking for.
You know, that led to the drinking. He's a mess.
Gotta go.